John Michael Mulvaney from November 2017 to December 2018. Mulvaney, a Republican, served in the South Carolina General Assembly from 2007 to 2011. First in the State House of Representatives and then the State Senate. He served as a U.S. Representative from 2011 to 2017. He was nominated as OMB Director by President-elect Donald Trump in December 2016 and confirmed by Senate vote on February 16, 2017. Mulvaney was known for his support for fiscal conservatism as a congressman, which included a willingness to shut down the government during Barack Obama's presidency. However, as OMB Director in the Trump administration, he oversaw an expansion in the deficit. The deficit increases were a result of both spending increases and tax cuts, and were unusually high for a period of economic expansion. In 2019, with regard to its potential mention in an upcoming State of the Union address, Mulvaney said, "Nobody cares about the deficit," a staunch opponent of the CFPB while in Congress. Mulvaney's tenure as acting director of the Bureau led to a considerable reduction of the Bureau's enforcement and regulatory powers. In January 2019, Mulvaney became acting White House Chief of Staff. In a White House press conference held on October 17, 2019, Mulvaney said the White House had withheld military aid in part until Ukraine investigated an unsubstantiated theory that Ukraine, not Russia, was responsible for hacking Democratic Party emails in 2016. Mark Meadows succeeded Mulvaney as White House Chief of Staff. On January 7, 2021, Mulvaney reported that he resigned the day before as Special Envoy for Northern Ireland following the storming of the U.S. Capitol. Mulvaney was born in Alexandria, Virginia, to Mike, a real estate developer, and Kathy Mulvaney, a teacher. He grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina. He later moved to Indian Land, South Carolina. He has Polish and Irish ancestry, with roots in County Mayo, Ireland. He attended Charlotte Catholic High School and then Georgetown University, where he majored in international economics, commerce and finance. At Georgetown, he was an honors scholar of the School of Foreign Service, and ultimately graduated with honors in 1989. Mulvaney attended law school at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. He earned a full scholarship to attend law school, where his focus was on antitrust law. He graduated with his JD degree in 1992. From 1992 to 1997, Mulvaney practiced law with the firm James, McElroy and Dale. Mulvaney joined his family's home building and real estate business. He participated in the Owners and Presidents Management Program at Harvard Business School. He was a minority shareholder and owner-operator in Salsarita's Fresh Cantina, a privately held regional restaurant chain. State House Mulvaney was elected to the South Carolina House of Representatives in 2006. State Senate in 2008. An unexpected retirement created a vacancy in the South Carolina Senate and he campaigned for and won that office in what was widely regarded to be the hardest-fought legislative race in South Carolina that year. While in the state Senate, Mulvaney served on the Judiciary, Labor, Commerce, Industry, Medical Affairs, Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Corrections Committees. The Palmetto Family Council identified him as the Freshman Legislator of the Year in 2006 for his work on the Women's Ultrasound Right to Know Act, which required physicians to perform ultrasounds on pregnant women seeking abortions and inform them of the fetus gestational age before performing the procedure. In 2010, he was named Legislator of the Year for his work in support of the state's emergency medical services. He has received one of the few A+ ratings in the entire legislature from the South Carolina Club for Growth. 2010 Mulvaney, a GOP young gun, ran against Democratic incumbent John M. Spratt Jr. for South Carolina's 5th Congressional District. The race was highlighted by Mitt Romney's Free and Strong America PAC's Take Congress Back 10 in 10 initiative as one of the top 10 House challenger races. Mulvaney's involvement in the now-defunct Edenmore real estate development in Lancaster County, South Carolina became a campaign issue. with his opponents alleging that he misled the Lancaster County Council and taxpayers to provide $30 million in public funding for the real estate development, and that once the public funds had been approved, Mulvaney sold his interest in the development to a third party at a $7 million profit. Mulvaney denied the allegations and said the project's failure was due to Democratic economic policies. He defeated Spratt, who had held the seat since 1983, with 55% of the vote. Mulvaney's campaign against Spratt was aided by a 501 organization named the Commission on Hope, Growth, and Opportunity. The group, which was established by anonymous donors and run by lobbyist Scott W. Reed, was accused by the watchdog Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington of VO